Good morning, guys, and happy Sunday to all of your sunshiny faces. I think I shared with you guys yesterday and maybe Friday too that I was gonna have my jewel haul on Sunday, only because there was a lot of stuff going on yesterday. Like my dad and Jack have football practice until like noon or close to it yesterday because they had pictures and then they had practice, and I think they had a coaches meeting because it's the only like the first like official week of football practice, but they're not in like they didn't have a game on Friday. This Friday, it's next Friday, they have a scrimmage game. So they had a whole bunch of like stuff to go over, you know, like that kind of thing. So they were busy until like noon yesterday, and then after that when they got back, the Bears game was on, which we ended up watching. So now we decided, like I said, we were gonna go on Sunday just because we had other things to do yesterday as well, and again it just worked out to go today. So I have that haul for you guys, and then after that I am hopefully going to get the rest of my stuff in my room. I say rest of, it's not gonna be the rest of it, it's gonna be at least hopefully a lot of the non-essential things that I need, like the books on my shelf can be packed and moved. You know, if you guys missed that, I mentioned to you guys yesterday's vlog how we were, you know, we're moving rooms and everything like that right now. Well, we're gonna have them do the floors in both the bedrooms, so we have to get stuff out of both bedrooms at the same time. So I can't just like move into the other room with all of my stuff now and just have that room already have been done, because it's not. So it's a process of we're gonna have them do both rooms now, and we have to get the you know, all the furniture and all the stuff out of both rooms so that we can have both rooms painted and then get the floors done at the same time. Plus there's some other things too, like we're doing the trim, a couple of drywall patches, things like that. So anyways, that is probably gonna be my day for today, because I'm surprised that I am inspired enough to like do it and like motivated enough to do it, and I don't want to not be motivated to do it. So I'm like, well, I might as well use it while I have it. And if I have the motivation, like I said, might as well use it, because I'm scared that I'm gonna be like, oh, this is too overwhelming, I can't do it or whatever, and then we need to be done by a certain point, because obviously they're gonna come, which we don't know yet, and then them being like, oh, we'll be ready next week, and like we not be done by next week, or not be able to get the things done that we need to by, you know, like that time or whatever it is. So anyways, like I said, it's gonna be a little chaotic, but that's the plan for today. So either way, I will share with you guys my jewel haul. It wasn't a very big one. We got a lot of produce stuff that they had, and I think one coupon kind of didn't work out, or at least it didn't work out the way I think it was supposed to, or something like that. I don't know. Anyways, I'll share with you guys, and again, all the deals that they had going on and stuff. So these items all right here on the table, they ended up costing $42.22, and we ended up saving $54.35 for 57% savings, which was pretty good. But last week I think I was like at almost 75% savings or something like that, which was amazing. This week again too, even with the $2 difference that I think it would have been, still wouldn't have been that much of a difference. So again, the savings wasn't all of that great, but it still was pretty good for what we ended up picking up. And a couple of the things too weren't even really a 50% savings, but they're still cheaper than what I noticed Aldi's price were for a handful of things. Like for example, to start off with, the purified water, the 24 counts, that was $2.99. I don't think that there was a limit with the Just For You coupon, but we just picked one up. But it's normally $4.49. So again too, you're only saving about $1.50 with it. However, Aldi's price is like $3.39 or 29 cents, something like that. So it was a little bit cheaper getting that at Jewel with the coupon instead of at Aldi, which if we run out, we have to pick it up there. So I thought that that was, like I said, you know, not that great of savings at Jewel, but it's still savings over Aldi's price, which if we run out, we have to get. So I thought, like I said, it wasn't too bad to go ahead and pick that up there. The other thing that they had on sale was the Oreo cookies, and I don't really know why, but I thought they were supposed to be $2.99 with the Just For You coupon, but they came up as $1.99, and they are like the family size packages. So I don't know. I did have a coupon though that was like, if you bought 2 Oreo cookies in a milk, you got an extra $1 off, but it came off of like both the Oreo cookies and I didn't buy milk. So I don't think that that was from it. And that was like a really old coupon I clipped a while ago and used, but it was still one of those ones that's like the unlimited use ones where you can just keep using it, but it was clipped from then, but I, you know, wasn't out of my account, or like my clipped coupons. So I don't know why. Like I said, I thought that that was actually $2.99. It was supposed to be, but I think that they rang up at $1.99, and they were a limit of 3 total. So originally I was like, maybe I'm gonna get 3, but at $1.99 maybe I should have instead of $2.99. So like I said, I don't know why that was, but anyways, we also picked up the Powerades, which were 99 cents, and those were a limit of 8, so we ended up picking up 8 of those in total. And then they also had the Kemp's cottage cheese, which was $1.99, around the same price I think as at Aldi's, except I think Aldi's like 22 ounces is closer to the same price than this one, which is the smaller package. But my mom did have cottage cheese on the list, so we went ahead and picked that up. Then we also ended up picking up the brownberry bread, which is $2.99, limit 2 when you buy 2 with the Just For You coupon, which is pretty good because if you guys can see on there, the like suggested retail price is $5.29. So the fact that we got them on sale for only $2.99 was a pretty good deal. They also had the baby carrots, which were on sale for 99 cents, limit 2. I also had a 24-cent or 25-cent off coupon off of just one of them, which did stack, so that was only $1.73 for the 2 of them. They also had the Granny Smith apples, which were on sale for 99 cents, and they were a limit of 3 pounds. We got a little under 2.5 pounds for $2.31. They also had the blueberries, which were on sale for 99 cents, limit 2, so we picked up 2 of those. They also had, which originally I tried these because I got a deal on them before. I thought they were okay. I didn't love them, but then recently I've been snacking on these so much. They're like a really good crunchy kind of snack. If like you like kind of crunchy snacks, but a little less crunchy than like if you snack on like nuts. But I don't know, it's a different type of crunch. But like if you're that type of person, I feel like you probably would like these. And again too, if you just want something that's, you know, more like I said, of a like crunchy type snack, but maybe something that's a little bit healthier. Again, not the best thing, but again too, I have been snacking on these a lot, and they were only 99 cents, and these were actually, there was 4 left, so they were a limit of 3. I ended up picking up 3 of the 4. The only other kind they had left was one of the barbecue. I got the 3 of this cheese kind, but this was the kind I've been snacking on recently, and I just think I finished one of the packages. So again, I've actually really liked these, so I went ahead and picked up more of them. They also had the cucumbers, which were $1.99, and they were a limit of 2, which is about the same price as Aldi. And I normally get mini cucumbers at Aldi because I add them to salads, or I have like a couple of different like meals for myself that I make that I use with cucumbers. So I went ahead and picked those up for $1.99 each, limit 2 with the Just For You coupon. And then lastly, the deal that I thought was going to take off differently than it did was on the ham. So this is on sale for $4.99 a pound, which is an okay price. Normally that's what I end up getting ham for anyway, and I think Caputo's had theirs on sale for the same price this week, so I would have picked it up at this price anyway. So for the pounds that we got, which was a little over 1 pound, was $5.14. However, I had a coupon that said it would take $2 off a pound of the Crocus Polish ham. So I again clipped the coupon, went to the store, bought it. The coupon didn't come off though. I don't know why that was. I don't know why that didn't end up coming off. Sometimes it is kind of weird with like deli stuff and like coupons like that, because like sometimes it's like a specific pound that you have to buy or something like that. It didn't say that. It just said like off of every pound I think you would get like $2 off. So I don't know too, because again, it is weird, right, the way you have to like adjust the coupon, because it is $4.99 a pound, but I'm not getting an even pound. So like, does the coupon only take off for every dollar or every pound that you get? So like it would have taken $2 off. Does it adjust per poundage? You know, so if you got like a half pound, would only take $1 off. Like, I don't entirely know. So sometimes coupons like that are weird when it like comes off like a item that's marked like per pound. Like for example, like if there was a coupon for like the apples, but since this is a price point coupon, like it makes it 99 cents per pound. This was $1 off coupon, so I don't know if that makes sense, but that's why I feel like it was kind of weird. But I had planned on getting again it anyway. I would have seen if the coupon worked and it would have been the same price anyway. It was just I expected that to have come off. But again too, it's weird that the Oreos rang up at $1.99 instead of $2.99, which is what I thought that they would have been. So I don't know. It actually in reality worked out to be the same price, because I was expecting to pay $2.99 for those and $2 less for that. So it worked out pretty much the exact same. What I ended up paying was what I probably was expecting to pay anyway. I am going to get all this stuff put away. I thought I'd just share with you guys what was going on at Jewel for this week. Again, the handful of deals that they had, they didn't have a whole ton of stuff, but some of the stuff that, again, too, they did have, I thought was pretty good, because I know we've been a little bit low in bottled water. The ham we were going to get, you know, at Caputo's if we didn't get it at Jewel anyway. And again, some of the produce prices were pretty good for those items as well. So I thought 40 bucks wasn't all too bad. We also had Italian bread on the list, which we didn't get, but we normally kind of use this the same way. It's like a nice, like, thicker kind of bread, sort of like Italian bread. It's not the same as like white, like, bread, like Wonder Bread kind of stuff. So it's a little bit more like of the thicker slice. I don't know if that makes sense. That's what we get a lot of times. So anyways, we would have picked that up anyway at Aldi, and it would have been about the same price as what we paid for this. And, you know, like I said, it just, most of the stuff was kind of things that were on the grocery list, to be honest, anyway. So the fact that we got sales and deals on them was pretty good. So anyways, I'm gonna get this stuff put away, and then I'm gonna go and try and get my room put away. But I thought I'd just share with you guys what was going on at Jewel for this week. Well, guys, I'm going to get to bed. I don't need to take a shower or brush my teeth or anything like that, because I already did. Because, guys, I had to quick take a shower because we found out today that, you know, again, on top of kind of everything else that's going on with the room situation, all of these things that are going on, plus we have other, like, personal family matter stuff that's going on too. But in addition to all of that, I go into the laundry room earlier today and I was like, geez, it's really hot in here. I was like, what is wrong? Like, what is going on? And it just felt like almost like it was really humid in there too, and I was like, you know, and the laundry room's normally a little bit warmer than the rest of the house. Furnace is in there, which we have the AC on though, so like that though. But like in the winter, you notice that it's warmer normally in there, and like the dryer's going, and there's no like vent into the laundry room, so like it never, like, there's not cold air that gets blown in there. We normally keep the door closed, so it's like normally the temperature difference is kind of, you kind of notice it, especially if it's like a hot or humider day. And I was like, geez, like, you know, again, it was rainy today, but it was actually kind of cold, like when we went to Jewel. So again, I was running loads of laundry today though, you know, trying to figure out like why was it humid and why was it so warm in there. And then I start hearing like this noise and I asked my dad too, because he was in there for something else too. Like, I don't remember, I went to go like either put the dog's bowls away, and like he walked in there too to like get something. And I was like, what, why is it so hot in here? He was like, oh, well, you have the, you know, the dryer going. And I was like, that was hours ago. I was like, why is it so hot in here? Well, we find out that there's something, it doesn't look like it's the water heater, but the pipe behind the water heater is, clearly something is going on with it, because there's like what looks like there's some type of condensation. It could be just steam, but it's just hot, the hot water, like from the hot water side. Probably there's like a break in the pipe right behind the wall, or, you know, something is going on. So we did call a plumber, not an emergency plumber, because we do have the water turned off, so that's not a problem right now. But it is when you have to go and brush your teeth, or go and go to the bathroom, or wash your hands, or do dishes, or take a shower. So we did have the water on for like a little bit, just so that everybody could kind of like, because we were like, okay, well, now we have to get the laundry room cleaned out so that somebody can come in here to like take care of this possibly tomorrow, hopefully. And so the long story short is that we currently have no water turned on, because there's, you know, whatever it is, there's some type of leak behind the wall of the water heater. It's not like the water heater, like, and there's not like, you know, like we had our water heater break. And so the water heater, again too, it's not super insanely new, but it's newer. Like we have replaced it, I think maybe when we first moved in, or the previous owners did, and then we only replaced it one other time. So, and like I said, this one's not even as old as the other one that we had, but the other one broke, like water all over the floor broke kind of thing, like was leaking. And so like laundry room floor water leakage kind of thing. This is not on the floor in the laundry room, but it might very well be behind the drywall, behind the wall, and all that kind of stuff, and like on the, you know, the subfloor stuff behind the walls and whatever. But there's nothing noticeable really that's on the floor, but you do see like this condensation that's kind of coming out from like where the pipe is. and like because the hole's like kind of bigger than the pipe anyway, because there's just like a cover that goes over it. So my dad kind of pulled the cover back and noticed it, because we, like I said, we heard this like hissing noise, so we think that it's actually just steam that was being released. But yeah, so we have the water turned off, and we've turned it on in little like spurts again too, and people need to like wash their hands or go to the bathroom and stuff like that, just so that again too we can, you know, we can still kind of use it, but we don't know like what's going on behind there. But I noticed it earlier in the day, like when I was doing one load of laundry, like maybe not the first load of laundry, but I noticed it like I think when I was putting a load into the dryer, and that's why again too I kind of just thought it was that, but no, it turns out that there's a huge problem. Most likely. I mean, it could be a small little fix, but they probably have to tear the drywall out behind the water heater, drain off the water heater, you know, like do all that stuff. It's just, oh my goodness, guys. And we don't even know too for sure. We called a company. We don't know if they're going to be able to even come out tomorrow, you know, like it's kind of an emergency thing. And we have people to do a handful of things, you know, like different stuff, but we don't have any plumbers. Like that is the one thing that we don't really have, you know, like a professional to do right now. I think my cousin's company, they might have a plumber, but I think that they focus more in like, I don't want to say not in repairs, but like probably more like remodels and stuff like that. And again too, I don't know what their area of expertise is in like, you know, emergency plumbing fix kind of stuff. I mean, I'm going to assume it's probably not much different than, you know, like that kind of stuff, but like yeah, I don't know. So anyways, and originally too, like my dad thought that they didn't have a plumber. It turns out they did have one, but I don't know. Like I said, we called somebody that's more local, and hopefully they'd be able to do it tomorrow. But yeah, I don't know. It's gonna be a whole mess. And on top of that too, like we already have stuff that's like in the living room. There's boxes of stuff from my room that's in there, and then we had to go and move all the stuff out of the laundry room and put it in the living room. So there's just boxes and boxes of stuff like right now, guys. It is just, everything is so stressful and so crazy. And there's stuff like in the room that we're painting right now too, because we had to move stuff out of there and out of the living room, and like it's just, oh my goodness, guys. Yeah, anyways, I'm gonna go to bed now and because we have to be up tomorrow, probably early. But I will see you guys in tomorrow's vlog. If you guys did enjoy today's, make sure you guys give a big old thumbs up. If you guys are new, we'd love if you'd subscribe, and I'll see all of your sunshiny faces tomorrow. So bye, guys.